Hello. So, I went to kink my hose like this, and there's like tons of like holes in the hose, like 10 of them. So it's like spraying all over. So I'm a little like, what's going on? But anyway, okay. So, hi. I'm gonna fill up these jars quick, and I'll explain what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm getting sprayed by these things. Okay. So today is Friday afternoon or evening. It's like 6 o'clock on Friday after dinner. We just had dinner. And so part of my routine of every Friday after dinner is I make flower bouquets for the next morning for going to market. So what I first do is I get some like glass jars, like I think they're 12-ounce glass jars, mason jars or bulk canning jars. Fill them up with water. I'm doing 24 this week. So I got my 24 right here, all filled up. I'm gonna go turn the hose off really quick. I got my 24 jars filled up with water, so that's what I first do. My husband went and got me my folding table from the greenhouse because that's my planting table. I take my shoes off because I already have like calluses on my feet right here from cutting and they hurt. Earlier today we cut, me and my son, he fills the buckets and follows me around, and then we cut these, which I think it's 12 total. That's kind of what they look like. I'll kind of go through them. We got 2 buckets of zinnias, one and then one way over there. And then amaranthus, kiss-me's, ageratum, 2 kinds, white cleome, sea holly, verbena, salvia, snaps, liatris, celosia, pincushion flower, scabiosa. So I kind of wanted to show you go through the steps on me making a bouquet and kind of how I put a bouquet together. So what I first do is I go grab all those buckets and set them around my table. So I'm going to do that really quick. So now that we have all of our buckets of flowers moved out of the garage, I set them on the table a certain way. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my buckets and set them in order on how I want to put them on the table. For me, for bouqueting, it's just an easier way for me to do it and quick, and I'll explain why in a minute. So what I'm gonna quick do is organize how I want to put my flowers on the table for bouqueting. So I'm first gonna grab, I didn't really think about this before I'm doing it right now, so sorry. I'm first gonna grab this one. There we go, this first. Putting that up first. I'm gonna get my gloves on because can be a little prickly, these ones. That's fine. And I actually want this amaranthus in between that sea holly and the verbena, so I'm actually going to put this in between it. Probably, maybe this, yeah. I just take them out of the water and then shake it like this. It feels really good on my feet. And get all the wet off. So I'm putting up liatris and I guess some celosia. and then kind of separate it, like I'll go like that, and then kind of separate it, piles. Maybe this is I'm gonna change the angle. And then I'm gonna put up this ageratum. Shake it a little, purple and blue. And then I'll separate the colors. And these have been sitting in our garage since like 10 o'clock this morning. So they are full of water and they can stay on the table for a little bit. I'm not too worried about it. Then I'm gonna put up a zinnia. Since we have 2 buckets of zinnias, I'm just gonna put up 1 for now, because I can't, we're hurting on table space, you know, if we put up both. So we'll just put up 1 for now. Then I'll put up, how about some snaps? Put up some snaps. And how about these? This is salvia. A couple different kinds of salvia. I had white in the field too in the garden, but I didn't grab it. And then we'll do Solosha. Solosha. Okay, our table is getting kind of full here. Let's do Scabiosa. Scabiosas. And we're at the end of our table over here. Can't really fit anymore, so I'm just gonna put the Cleome and the Kiss Me's on the table like this. Because that's just fine in the bucket. All right, and then I'll do that with the Cleome too. I'll just put the bucket of Cleome up here. Okay, so now I want to explain kind of how I laid it out and what I'm gonna do next. So we got all of our stuff laid out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of go in like an assembly line around. This is the first thing, this pile right here, this blue sea holly. This is the first thing that we laid on the table. So I'm gonna grab one of those and then one of those, like that. And then a couple verbena, which is in my next pile right here. Like that, I just grab like a clump, like that. And then we have Solosha next. Grab a couple of those. Oleatris, some blue ageratum, some purple ageratum, a couple, if the, sometimes the zinnias, I'm kind of rough on them. Sometimes the zinnias snap like that, then I don't use that. I just throw it on the ground. Last year I was watching Erin from Florette. She's one of our YouTube friends. And she makes bouquets, or she used to make bouquets a lot. And she had this kind of this guideline of how she made bouquets. And she kind of had like a saying, you know, and she shared it with us on one of her YouTube videos. And I memorized it and I use it in practice what she told us. So what she told us is you first want to start with a focal, and then a filler. So it goes, she taught us 5 things. First is when you start your bouquet, focal, then filler, then disc, then spike, then air. So I'm gonna show you that the next bouquet so you can kind of see what I'm thinking when I do that based on what Erin taught me on how to make a bouquet. So I'm kind of at my air right now, my scabiosas. And then I'll grab a Kiss Me, a couple Kiss Me's I guess, and some Cleo. So I just kind of did one like right now. That's kind of what this one looks like. And then I just cut the bottoms and put it in a jar. Kind of wild looking, it's kind of fun. I think I might put some more zinnias in them because I like that color. This one, I probably should have paid attention more when doing it. And then I'll set it down somewhere over here. I would say for focal, maybe it would be a liatris. I maybe should put in that first, but I don't know. I always grab this first so I don't forget to put it in. Or sometimes I'll forget to put it in, but so maybe we'll start with like a focal. We'll say, I don't like that one. We'll say liatris. That's our focal, that purple one. Focal first. Then you want filler in it. So let's say this blue stuff will be our filler. This amaranthus could also be, I guess, a filler. This verbena, I guess this could be a filler too. And this ageratum, I would say, would be a filler too. Because it's just kind of, you know, kind of like filling the bouquet. So there, we got some filler. And then, so focal, filler, and then I think disc. So like a flower that's like in a circle shape, like a zinnia, a daisy, a dahlia, you know, like anything like a disc shape, a round shape. So here's some zinnias, would be like our disc shape. I'll just grab a bunch and bring them over there. So here's some zinnias, kind of like a disc shape, and then kind of just, whoops, kind of just put them all around there, I guess. Like that. So now we got some good color and some disc ones all around. And then disc spike. So I was thinking a spike could be maybe like a snapdragon, or maybe even a liatris, I don't know. Spike, oh, celosia is kind of spiky. Maybe a celosia. Let's do some snaps. Whoops. Here's some snaps. So after disc is our spade, or not spade, spike. Yeah. And then I want to put some celosia in too. I'm going to put some celosia in. I love this celosia. Yeah. And then after that is air, like something super airy and like flowy and, you know, something like that. So I was thinking maybe Cleome is airy. Scabiosa is airy to me, I would say. Gaviosa. Like that one, that black one. I'll grab a couple more, but I just wanted to show it to you for it. And then, Cleom. I feel like this is like extremely airy, you know? And it kind of goes nice around the sides. So we'll plug in maybe a few of those too. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And then this is like one of the best sellers at the market for us in a bouquet. So I like try to put a kiss me over the garden gate amaranthus. Oh, I just broke it. In every bouquet, just because they love them. So okay, I think that's good. So that's kind of like the guidelines of what I try to do when I make a bouquet. And like when I first started doing it, I would say, okay, I'm gonna make an orange bouquet. And then I would say, okay, I'm gonna make a purple bouquet. And I would try to make like all different ones. And then like literally like 4 hours later, I was done. So just for like time's sake, I don't really like do that anymore. I try to be more efficient and just kind of like grab and go, you know, and try to put them in a line and grab around. So, okay, that one I think is better than that first one when I wasn't really paying attention very well doing them. So I'm gonna continue to do that, and I'll probably make them better now than this one because I'll pay attention a little bit better. And now I'll do it without talking and see if I can do it better. Hey boy, I heard you've been busy. I heard you've been sneaking all around like a daggone possum all night. Will you get the award for the cheater of the year? If I wasn't such a lady boy, you'd be crying, I swear. Yeah, boy, I heard you've been talking. I heard you've been keeping it real, making fairy tales come to life. Well, you're the best liar that I've ever known. If I wasn't such a sinner, boy, I would cast the first stone. Put your money where your mouth is. I'd like a crispy $20 bill for every lie that you told, every heart that you broke. Put your money where your mouth is. You're crying wolf. My poor ears, yeah, they've been ringing like somebody's been shouting all my dark and dirty secrets at the top of their lungs. Will you think you're so clever, boy, playing all your games? One day the truth will set you free and there'll be no one else to blame. Put your money where your mouth is. I'd like a crispy $20 bill for every lie that you told, every heart that you broke. Put your money where your mouth is. You're crying wolf. Well, heaven help you, boy, you better get down on your knees and ask the good Lord to get you thinking before you speak. Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is. I'd like a crispy $20 bill for every lie that you told, every heart that you broke. Put your money where your mouth is. You're crying wolf. This sea holly lasts forever in a bouquet, so I always try to put this in. It's like basically dried already, and it's really cool, electric blue. This kind of gives it some like, I don't know, texture. It's just kind of cool and different, I guess, in there. And then I'll grab like a couple like liatris. I don't know. Put that. Liatris lasts pretty good in a bouquet too, so I try to always put liatris in it. And then ageratum. I try to always put ageratum in there too. I just basically grab like whatever color goes in my hand. If it's blue, if it's pink or purple, it don't matter. Kind of like a filler. I'll put some purple in it too. And then the disc. We have tons of zinnias, so I try to put quite a bit of the zinnias in there. Like go all the way around it, like maybe, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, however many. That one's a little snapped over. This bucket that I have right now is mostly all pink. My other bucket of zinnias are more colorful. Snaps, we got tons of snaps. So I just kind of grab whatever snap and start putting it in, rotating my wrist, put another one in, you know, so it's kind of like all around. So you're just constantly like rotating, I guess. And then what's next? Oh, the salvia. This salvia is really cool. I love the color in there, that purplish. It's like a really deep purple. Here's a pink one. We'll put that in there too. And I put it all around there. And now, well, maybe I'll do one more, yeah. And then celosia. Look at that. I try to like, this is a big clump, so I'll like break it off with my hand. My son and husband are going for a ride. And then scabiosa. This stuff is so tangly. So when I cut it in the garden, I cut a lot more than I use, because if I don't, it'll go past bloom. So I'll just like go like this and shake it until I get one out like that. Because they go past bloom before I can use them. So like that one is not bad except for that brown one. See that brown one? So I'll just kind of put it in my hand and separate them. I'm not going to use that brown one, dropping that brown one. Oh! And then I'll do a kiss me. Stick a kiss me in there, and then I put the cleome on the floor, so I got to grab a couple cleome. Put a couple cleome in there. That's good. I like it. And then cut it off. That. And then we put it in the jar. So far we made 4, so we got 20 more to go. So we made all 24 of our bouquets, and then we're cleaning up our mess right now. My husband cleans up my mess for me. And so we got that done, and then here are the bouquets that we did. We do 12 in each black crate, so there's 12 in there and 12 in there. And we had quite a bit left over, so I actually made a couple for our house too. I'll show you. They're on the table. I made a couple, which is kind of cool. I test them and see how they do. So anyway, so we got it done. Hope that was interesting to watch. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I really appreciate your time, and thank you, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.